This video is about famous Hollywood celebrities and people who passed away from June to July in 2003 in the United States. Before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel to support us. Katherine Hepburn, she was born in May 1907 and she died in June 2003. Her age was 96 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was cardiac arrest. Katherine Hepburn was a trailblazing actress known for her fierce independence and spirited personality. She won a record 4 Academy Awards for Best Actress over a career spanning more than 6 decades. Hepburn was celebrated for portraying strong-willed, sophisticated women and had a notable partnership with actor Spencer Tracy. Her legacy endures as one of Hollywood's most iconic figures. Bob Hope, he was born in May 1933 and he died in July 2003. His age was 100 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pneumonia. Bob Hope was a British-born American entertainer renowned for his quirk, wit, and comedic timing. He starred in numerous films, television shows, and radio programs. Hope was also famous for his dedication to entertaining United States troops overseas through USO tours during several wars. His contributions to entertainment earned him numerous awards, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Buddy Hackett, he was born in August 1924 and he died in June 2003. His age was 78 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was heart disease. Buddy Hackett was a beloved American comedian and actor, known for his rubbery face and distinctive voice. He brought laughter to audiences through his stand-up routines and film roles. Hackett's comedic style was characterized by its warmth and accessibility, making him a favorite among diverse audiences. Trevor Godard, he was born in October 1962 and he died in June 2003. His age was 40 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was accidental drug overdose. Trevor Godard was an English actor and former boxer, best known for his role as Kano in the film Mortal Kombat and as Lieutenant Commander Mick Brumby in the television series Jack. His portrayal of tough characters made him a recognizable face in action genres. Godard's life was tragically cut short due to an accidental overdose. William Marshall, he was born in August 1924 and he died in June 2003. His age was 78 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from Alzheimer's disease. William Marshall was an American actor and opera singer, renowned for his deep bass voice and commanding presence. He gained cult status for his role in the horror film Blackula and appeared in various television shows including Pee-wee's Playhouse. Marshall's contributions to the arts were significant, particularly in bringing African-American characters to prominence in genre films. Gregory Peck, he was born in April 1916 and he died in June 2003. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was bronchopneumonia. Gregory Peck was an American actor celebrated for his portrayals of integrity and moral fortitude, most notably as Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird, a role that earned him an Academy Award. His career spanned several decades, during which he became a symbol of classic Hollywood excellence. Dick Kuzak, he was born in August 1925 and he died in June 2003. His age was 77 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pancreatic cancer. Dick Kuzak was an American actor and filmmaker and the father of actors John and June Kuzak. He appeared in several films and was known for his work behind the scenes as well. Kuzak's contributions to the arts extended through his family's continued presence in the entertainment industry. Buddy Epson, he was born in April 1908 and he died in July 2003. His age was 95 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was respiratory failure. Buddy Epson was an American actor and dancer whose career began in vaudeville and extended to film and television. He was originally cast as the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz, but had to withdraw due to a reaction to makeup. Epson found lasting fame as Jed Clampett in the Beverly Hillbillies, and later as the titular detective in Barnaby Jones. Hugh Cronin, he was born in July 1911 and he died in June 2003. His age was 91 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was prostate cancer. Hugh Cronin was a Canadian-American actor and writer known for his versatility on stage and screen. He frequently collaborated with his wife, actress Jessica Tandy, in numerous productions. Cronin's career was marked by critical acclaim, including Tony and Emmy Awards, reflecting his significant impact on the performing arts. Herbie Man, he was born in April 1930 and he died in July 2003. His age was 73 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was prostate cancer. Herbie Man was an American jazz flautist who played a pivotal role in popularizing the flute in jazz music. He was known for blending jazz with various genres, including bossa nova, reggae, and disco. Man's innovative approach expanded the boundaries of jazz and attracted a diverse audience. Barry White, he was born in September 1944 and he died in July 2003. His age was 58 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was kidney failure. Barry White was an American singer and songwriter, renowned for his deep, sensual voice and romantic image. He achieved great success in the 1970s with a string of hits that became classics of soul and disco music. White's lush orchestral arrangements and smooth vocals made him an enduring figure in popular music. Rosalyn Turk, she was born in December 1913 and she died in July 2003. Her age was 89 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was cancer. Rosalyn Turk was an American pianist and musicologist acclaimed for her interpretations of Johann Sebastian Bach's compositions. Her scholarly approach and technical mastery brought new insights into Baroque music performance. Turk's dedication to Bach's work earned her the nickname High Priestess of Bach. Benny Carter, he was born in August 1907 and he died in July 2003. His age was 95 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was bronchitis complications. Benny Carter was a pioneering jazz saxophonist, composer and bandleader whose career spanned over 7 decades. He was instrumental in breaking racial barriers in Hollywood by composing and arranging music for films. Carter collaborated with numerous jazz legends and was celebrated for his sophisticated arrangements and performances. Eric Bran, he was born in August 1950 and he died in July 2003. His age was 52 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was cardiac arrest. Eric Bran was an American guitarist best known for his work with the psychedelic rock band Iron Butterfly. Joining the band at just 17, his guitar work was integral to their iconic track, In-A-Gadda Da Vida. Bran's contributions helped shape the sound of late 1960s rock. He contributed to perform with various lineups of Iron Butterfly until his untimely death. Greg Godrey, he was born in January 1954 and he died in July 2003. His age was 49 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was fire. Greg Godrey was an American singer-songwriter who gained prominence in the early 1980s with his hit, Going Down. He collaborated with artists like Allman Brothers Band and wrote songs for various performers. Despite a promising start, his career faced challenges and he released his final albums in 2000. His life ended tragically in a fire at his home. John Slesinger, he was born in February 1926 and he died in July 2003. His age was 77 at the time of his death and the reason for his death were complications from a stroke. John Slesinger was a British director acclaimed for his work in both film and theatre. He won an Academy Award for Midnight Cowboy, a groundbreaking film of its time. Slesinger was known for his ability to delve deep into character studies, bringing nuanced stories to life. His contributions significantly impacted British and American cinema. Celia Cruz, she was born in October 1925 and she died in July 2003. Her age was 77 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was cancer. Celia Cruz, hailed as the Queen of Salsa was a Cuban-American singer who brought Afro-Cuban music to international audiences. With her powerful voice and vibrant performances, she became a symbol of Latin culture. Her signature exclamation "Azúcar" energized fans worldwide. Cruz's legacy continues to influence artists across genres. David Brinkley. He was born in July 1920 and he died in June 2003. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from a fall. David Brinkley was a pioneering American television journalist. As co-anchor of the Huntley-Brinkley Report, he became a trusted voice in news during the mid-20th century. Later, he hosted This Week with David Brinkley, shaping political discourse. His concise and witty reporting style set standards in broadcast journalism. Jimmy Napper. He was born in November 1927 and he died in June 2003. His age was 75 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications of Parkinson's disease. Jimmy Napper was an American jazz trombonist renowned for his work with Charles Mingus. His expressive playing and technical skill made him a sought-after musician in the jazz world. Despite personal and professional challenges, Napper's contributions to jazz remained influential. Fred Blessie. He was born in February 1918 and he died in June 2003. His age was 85 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was kidney and heart failure. Fred Blessie, known as Classy Freddie Blessie, was a prominent figure in professional wrestling. His flamboyant persona and fierce competitiveness made him a fan favorite. Transitioning to a managerial role later in his career, Blessie mentored many wrestling stars, leaving an indelible mark on the sport. Sam Phillips. He was born in January 1923 and he died in July 2003. His age was 80 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was respiratory failure. Sam Phillips was an American record producer who played a pivotal role in the birth of rock and roll. As the founder of Sun Records, he discovered and produced legendary artists like Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash. Phillips' vision and innovation transformed the music industry. Donald Reagan. He was born in December 1918 and he died in June 2003. His age was 84 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cancer. Donald Reagan was an American businessman and political figure who served as Secretary of the Treasury and later as Chief of Staff under President Ronald Reagan. Before his political career, he was Chairman and CEO of Merrill Lynch. Reagan's tenure in the White House was marked by significant economic policy decisions. Ken Grimwood. He was born in February 1944 and he died in June 2003. His age was 59 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was heart attack. Ken Grimwood was an American author best known for his novel Replay, which won the World Fantasy Award. The book explores themes of time travel and second chances, resonating with readers worldwide. Grimwood's storytelling combines speculative fiction with deep human insight. Leon Jurus. He was born in August 1924 and he died in June 2003. His age was 78 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was renal failure. Leon Jurus was an American novelist whose work often centered on historical and political themes. His novel Exodus played a significant role in shaping perceptions of the founding of Israel. Jurus's compelling narratives brought complex histories to a broad audience. Carol Shields. She was born in June 1935 and she died in July 2003. Her age was 68 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was breast cancer. Carol Shields was a Canadian-American author celebrated for her insightful exploration of ordinary lives. Her novel, The Stone Diaries, won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction. Shields' work is known for its lyrical prose and deep empathy for her characters. Burke Marshall. He was born in October 1922 and he died in June 2003. His age was 80 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from myelodysplasia. Burke Marshall was an American lawyer who served as a United States Assistant Attorney General for the Civil Rights Division during the Civil Rights Movement. He was a confidant for the Kennedy family. During his time in government, Marshall was a significant contributor to a number of advances in civil rights, including the desegregation of interstate travel and the enforcement of university integration. Maynard Jackson. He was born in March 1938 and he died in June 2003. His age was 65 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was heart attack. Maynard Jackson was an American attorney and politician who served as the 52nd and 54th mayor of Atlanta, Georgia. He was the first black mayor of Atlanta and of any major city in the South. Jackson was notable for public works projects, primarily the new Maynard H. Jackson International Terminal at the Atlanta airport, and for greatly increasing minority business participation in the city. Lester Maddox. He was born in September 1915 and he died in June 2003. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cancer and complications from a fall. Lester Maddox was an American politician who served as the 75th governor of Georgia. Known for his segregationist views, he gained national attention for refusing to serve black customers at his Atlanta restaurant. Despite his controversial stance, Maddox appointed more African Americans to state positions than all previous Georgia governors combined. Strom Thurman. He was born in December 1902 and he died in June 2003. His age was 100 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. James Strom Thurman Sr. was an American politician who represented South Carolina in the United States Senate for 49 years. Before his Senate tenure, he served as 103rd governor of South Carolina. Thurman was a prominent advocate for states' rights and segregation, running for president in the 1948 on the Dixie-Cart ticket. Bob Stubb. He was born in April 1927 and he died in June 2003. His age was 76 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was myelodysplasia. Robert Lee Stubb was an American politician who served as a United States congressman from Arizona. Initially a Democrat, he switched to the Republican Party in 1983. Stubb was known for his strong support of the military and veterans, serving as chairman of the House of Committees on Armed Services and Veteran Affairs. Tex Shrub. He was born in June 1920 and he died in July 2003. His age was 83 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Tex Ernest Schramm Jr. was an American professional football executive who was the original president and general manager of the Dallas Cowboys franchise. Under his leadership, the Cowboys became one of the most successful teams in the NFL. Schramm was instrumental in various innovations in the league, including instant replay and the use of wireless microphones for referees. Larry Dobby. He was born in December 1923 and he died in June 2003. His age was 79 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cancer. Larry Dobby was an American baseball player who broke the color barrier in the American League when he joined the Cleveland Indians in 1947. He was the second African-American player in the major leagues, following Jackie Robinson. Dobby had a successful career as a center fielder and was later inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1998. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.